Oh, that was a bug. I've never seen that before. Okay, 4 weeks left. Let's see how we did. Ooh, we sold a lot. Keep getting the western districts going. Eastern factories are into rebellion area, but not enough. Now I can get a bit more rebellious with my reporting. Dear Lord, this... Yeah, I know, guys. Don't worry, it ain't gonna last. Okay, Lloyd, listen. Okay, Julie is really suspected. I gotta give her a softball right now. DeForce's 8th wife. So far, there's costume out. There you go, Julie. Now let's see what else we got. Police arrest union chairman. Union leader excuses protest. Okay. Let's see. Public interest group hands Westport Theater Company. Okay. Burglar apprehended in Northern District. Homeless man. Oh boy. God. 28 people arrested for protesting. Police stop rebel riot. Okay. The rally against the public culture bill, which is coming for later this year. The situation took a violent turn as the protesters resisted arrest. The protest ceased after police backup arrived. Let's go with this. Okay. Moves branch headquarters to Westport. Keeps their business at arm's length. Moves the branch company. Derail Corp has announced their intentions to move their headquarters to Westport. Romulo claims the move to be part of starting point of the industrial giant's plans of localizing their business in the city. The company further expects to create new upswing in jobs in Westport. Nah. New health study shows benefits of tobacco. New study shows smoking kills. According to recent study, cigarettes might have an interesting effects on the human body. In this study, subjects have displayed a larger tolerance to stress as well as lower blood pressure. Other effects include shortness of breath and the possible risk of cancer. Let's give it to Phil and then give Annie something. Public exit West Virginia. Burglar apprehended. Union chairman of okay. Just become a hero of the working class. These protests have been accused of disturbing the peace and promoting violence. Lynch claims that violence in question was self-defense against attacking police officers. That should be fine. It's not too on the nose, but it gets the idea across. Yeah, it's gonna get attention. Let's go with it. Big in the southern docks. In the western district. Quite a bit. Yeah, this will be a better idea overall. Publish it. I met my neighbor in the hall when I left for work today. She talked about how he was sorry she felt for Harold Flynn and his recent divorce. I just stood there speechless. Why does that woman keep falling for the first asshole with a slick car and a greasy hairdo? Instead of asking that, why not just ask how the hell he's allowed to treat women as a spoiled child treats toys? Well, money and social status usually means that you can get away with things, especially if the victim is nowhere near that level. Amen to that. Week 9. We're getting close to the end. And I think that will spoil up some rebellious spirit. Oh yeah, yes it did! Let's go for the Western District this time. So I need to focus on industry. No, not industry. Let's see, Northern and East care about industry. I need to focus on crime. Oh, they really suspect me now. Too late, motherfucker. Okay. Most respected editor, I am contracting you as agent of Mal. That's great. Okay, what is it, nerds? Okay, give Frank some softballs. They're getting suspicious. Movie star in minor car accident. Frank gets that one. Teaching materials in all state schools. I need to focus on crime. Westport attacks Southern. Starts down. Yesterday, police raided a market located in Southern Docks. According to the police, the market is suspected of harboring multiple black market vendors. The market will be closed. Okay. Rely on the market's cheap goods to survive. Let's give it to Anne. All the facts fit pretty well for what I need. Factory explosion. That's interesting. Well, factory blown up. Okay. Tragedy struck last night. Local factory exploded in Eastern District. Several left uninjured. Environmental managers claim this is due to an accident involving chemical compounds. Alright, Phil took it easy. Because, like, the rebel bent to that story is, like, so tangential that, yeah, I think even he's like, nah. Smuggling ring. And Julie give another softball. Listen, Walter and Son declares prediction that employees lose their jobs. Large number of employees. The small furniture maker Wilson and Son officially closing down their business. The company had been steadily losing money over the last 5 years for financial decay. 200 people. I think I can do that, but let's see what else. Oh no, all those are way too loaded. Proceed to the layout. Let's get this done. No. Factory explosion or smuggling ring. Who wrote that one? Phil, yeah, that's fine. Industrial and crime. This one's Annie. Bankruptcy one, I'll put at the end. Okay, you get a lot this time. Some in Eastern Districts. Every morning, every day. Okay, and let's put more into the Western Districts because I really need a push there. Let's get rebellion sentiments up. Look, I'm all for appreciating arts, but honestly it feels like we're throwing away tax money on the president's ego. Damn right. I know, isn't it enough that people are losing their jobs and homes in the recession? We don't need to get spit in our faces too. Both of you are overreaching. Yes, the city's in a bad place, but why we need to work on cleaning it up and raising people's spirits? And you think people feel better by this huge stroke to the president's ego? That's bullshit, Phil, and you know it. I think even Phil's like, okay, fair. Alright, what's next? Oh, we sold a lot in the Western Districts. And the Southern Docks are about ready to just rip things open. That's good. But I need to sell more in the Western Districts. Trat. Oh, they're suspecting me, I'm sure. 2 letters. The Westport is problems under blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever, nerds. One of your employees, Anne, has recently shown quite a rebellion. Anne, really? Okay. Most respect to the contract agent. That one again. Okay, Anne is suspected, so gotta be careful. Give Julie a soft one. See if. Hey, how's Phil's going? Okay. Radio station, fast food. Okay, fast food. First legalings in the Westport districts. Broken properties by the Eastern Fact. Government burns books in Liberty Square. Yesterday, Liberty Square Liberty bring books. The event was a result of months collecting books from various library stores, supporting anti-government sentiments. Some protesters revived the scene. Okay, now. First legal casino. First legal okay. Protests recently hit the site due to the owner's affiliation with the File Rags gang. The protest was broken up by security and allegations have not been addressed. Really, Phil? It has nothing to do with... Oh, for God's sakes. I can give this one to Frank, I guess. Let's talk to Anne next. Another softball. Julie, I need to give something. Okay. That's okay, it's fine. With restaurants all over the world, the food giants located in the Western District open the doors public next week. And then I have to give Phil something. The fucking weenie. And properties by the Eastern Factories. 4 industrial sites in the Eastern Factory and finalized will last. Done. Okay. There's no way affected the work at the. There's no way affected work at the crime scenes. 5 suspects. Ah, damn it. Part radio station. Okay. What's wrong? We won't rest in. Okay. Blacklisted artist. Rebels hijack radio show and Rebels about radio show's lies. Okay, this is all pretty bad. I might be able to work with this. Oh, Phil, you fucking loser. Okay, I gotta give Phil something. Will you take, no. Phil, for fuck's sakes. Really? I was giving you a thing about... First legal casino. Really? Oh my god, Phil. Protest is broken. Okay, now he takes it. It's tiring. First legal, okay. Oh, let's put Phil's in here. Okay, go back to Phil. Page 1. There we go. And then give Julie one. Okay, and I can get a lot in there. There we go. Publish it. Not going to get a lot at the Western Districts. So I hear they're finally going to make use of the old Wellster and Sun Shop across the street. We're opening a fast food place, right? It's supposed to be some sort of global sensation, so I guess it'll be interesting to try out. Yeah, it just raises your appetite, doesn't it? A bunch of corporate vultures swooping in to pick the bones clean. Classy. I went to a Jolie's once, and I was abroad. Awful food and rude personnel. I think the concept is brilliant. Its efficiency at its highest degree. I wish they used those grease to heat up their food instead. And here we go, the last week. Oh no, I think I have one more week after this. Alright, rebellion sentiment is sweeping up. Let's get some going in the Western District. They're suspicious of me. I know. Okay. Annie. Frank, of course, is very suspicious to them now. That's not surprising in the slightest. What do we got? Pulp writer starts cult. Oh! Okay. News group founded. Crazy government murders family of 4. Movie star. Okay. Flynn was arrested during the protest in the Western Districts. In addition to the movie... Wow! The actor claims that he was not actually participating in the protest, but merely passing through the crowd when a police officer grabbed him. Westport contractors accused of botched construction work. Oh, okay, that could be good. These charges mostly involve private residences, but actually some public structures have been affected. When approached for an interview, the company declined. Oh, Phil took it. Fucking finally, Phil. Bar brawl in the Western Districts. Carol Mills, okay. Vindictive row. No. Crazy gunman. Tragedy struck yesterday evening as a murder occurred in the northern suburbs. A lone perpetrator broke into one of the homes, shooting the residents with a shotgun. The victims were Romoval's manager Stan Carlson and his wife and daughter. The killer, who was caught soon after, was a former Rommel employee and suspected rebel. Oh boy. Instead of Sunny Days, her interviews with Highland County. Harold's a great actor and dear friend. It's been great working with him. Spent lemonade that gave her less time to spend with her husband. Bar brawl. Dangerous drunken brawl, at least several people injured. The fight involved 6 people who, according to testimony, were all heavily intoxicated, of course. Knives and bog decay. The rest of the offenders. Loyalist attempted doctor. There's no winning in that one. Okay, I've got some problems here. Let's try and run with one. Pulp Rider starts cult. Let's look at that one again. Pulp Rider Pete E. Roberts has gained some new popularity by claiming to unlock psychic powers. Offering to share his secrets for a price, the author has opened a new institute in his home. This is due to his claims that his powers can only be used inside his homes. He's already received several applications from the people of... That's great. Let's give it to Frank and then give one to Julie. Let's see. Okay, fairly suspected, way more suspected. Protest. Okay, I can't go with that. Give it to Julie, and then try to give Annie this one. This might work. Oh no, it's... That should work. Put a lot into the western districts. Yeah, there we go. Publish it. I went to an interview yesterday. They were looking for translators down at the Western Publishing. They don't seem to do too badly and the pay's decent. You're already planning to leave? Why not? We're gonna get closed down in a couple weeks anyways. The gal's gotta eat. You really think that'll last? You know they're already talking about closing the borders. There'll only be a matter of time. Well, what will you do then, Frank? What exactly is your plan B? Price? I don't know. The plant, maybe? They're always looking for people, or maybe the docks with the shit's blown over. Truth be told, I never really thought it through. Always expected I'd stay here. Yeah, me too, but a gal's gotta eat. Last time I played this game, I managed to spark rebellion in just about every area. Oh, did I do it? They're suspicious of me, but rebellion's up. And that is the ending. Let's see how I did. Because I already know the North is going to be fine, but the rest, let's see. Multi-celebrations. North and, yeah, that's not surprising. Small, the public culture bill, big man on the words for propriety in media hangs over a small stage set up for the event. So far, the celebration has consisted of small speeches from the president, followed by a local child's chorus singing the national anthem. That's not surprising. That district is a bitch to get any rebellious sentiment in. So, okay, assembling 9 people with not a single sword throughout the district. Let's look at the other districts, shall we? By the Western District is a minor protest has started. While unexpected when considering the support the district used to give the Loyalists, the small amount of participation proves that some things aren't easily changed. Apart from this abnormality, things go on as usual. Reports of police on their way to take care of the protesters. It would seem that the flame of rebellion will be extinguished soon enough. And let's get into the other districts. Protest by the factories. Yeah. Go away achievement. At the eastern factories, a major strike has started. Most of the industries have been forced to close down for the day, and few have been vandalized to a degree they'll likely keep them closed for weeks. Hundreds of people, most of them workers, have taken to the streets carrying banners painted with coal and tar. Reporters tell us that the police are on the way to calm the situation down. However, judging by the size of the protesting crowd and taking the workers' opinions for the state into account, it's hard to believe that intervention by the authorities will end peacefully. And let's check the Hell Zone. Over by the southern districts, the rebellion has struck hard. Yeah! Shouts of workers' rise bring the loyalist demise echo throughout the streets. The sidewalks are filled with torn up government propaganda, shattered glass, and the occasional policeman either dead or beaten within an inch of his life. Feels good! One of the lifeless bodies hangs on top of a lamppost with the sign "Censor This" dangling from his neck. Frank, did you do that? The streets themselves are packed with protesters and rioters armed with pipes, bats, and broken bottles. At the front, a couple of protesters have tied a sheet with a raised fist painted in red between 2 broken broomsticks. As they march down the streets, the spirit of the rebellion continues to spread throughout the district. Feels good, man. While the city is as busy as ever, a small newspaper called the Westport Independent soldiers on. The paper has had its fair share of ups and downs lately, but no matter what hardships it faces, it just keeps on standing. Damn right. The Westport Independent has also had its fair share of resignations. Recently it let go of one of its reporters, Frank, mere weeks after the passing of the law. The official reason was claimed to be that creating creative differences, but sources claim this is far from civil exchange. Additional information from the editorial team has been even scarcer in the round of the recent police inquiries surrounding the paper. In particular, the details of Frank's current Frank went on to join the rebellion in my first run. That's surprising. And he was pretty happy the way things were going. The paper so far denied incredible. Oh, that sucks. Is Phil at least dead? Please tell me Phil died. I would very much like it if Phil died again. Some have also not shown themselves quite as comfortable with the new status quo. Another one of the paper's employees, Julie, has recently resigned and is currently on her 6 weeks' notice. According to sources at the paper, the decision was seen as somewhat abrupt, but not unexpected. They mentioned stories of late hours at work and the arguments, and of course, the constant rewrites. Most clearly, they all remember the large collection of shredded articles she had dumped on the editor's desk together with her resignation. Yeah, she wasn't happy I did so many light stories, so the government wouldn't shut me down. To showcase more satisfactory elements of the paper, one only has to look at one of its journalists. Phil? Really? Oh, God. He died last time because he pissed off the businesses, and now he doesn't? Aww. I hate this ending. This is a bad ending. Bill should have died. That's where he deserves to be. What a douche. Oh well, at least I got the poor to kill the cops. That feels good. Oh, because the government didn't suspect me enough, the paper must have come off as for the government, even though I inspired that much chaos? Really? That's messed up. That system needs to be tweaked. That's ridiculous. And hardworking mother was no, the few remaining veterans left in the paper, like the majority of the Westport press corps. The public culture bill the public culture bill did not pass last time. This is bizarre. This sucks. I got roughly the same results, other than the North was completely loyalist, which I expected. So I don't know what this is all about. Held responsible for our own. Whatever. And that was the Westport Independent. Interesting little game. Kinda sucks that the trust meter is so important. I wanted Phil to die again, damn it. Let Phil die!